Thank you, and hello everyone. We are excited to introduce Select Connect Edition, Bentley's comprehensive program for your design and analytical modeling applications. Select Connect Edition represents the most significant upgrade to Bentley's flagship Select program since its inception. Select Connect Edition ensures infrastructure professionals have the tools and the services they need as their organizations embrace going digital. So how do project delivery and owner-operator organizations equip their teams? It starts with applications, and with Bentley, you have a choice. You can purchase perpetual licenses to provide your professionals with what they need for their predictable, ongoing work. And your applications are kept continuously updated through Select. For spikes in your work, you can also choose term licenses. With term licenses, you use exactly what you need when you need to use it, and you only pay for what you use. With Bentley, you have a choice. You can purchase perpetual licenses for any of Bentley's entire comprehensive portfolio of design and analytical modeling applications. And your licenses are pooled countrywide, allowing them to be shared by modeling professionals throughout your organization. Pooled licenses are significantly more valuable and cost-effective than named user licenses, and ensure that you are better positioned with the licenses you need to conduct your ongoing work. To extend your flexibility and to keep your perpetual licenses evergreen, we provide you with an annual portfolio balancing right. With portfolio balancing, you can exchange any of your licenses for other titles from Bentley's portfolio. Portfolio balancing lets you align your application portfolio with your evolving project mix and your organizational requirement. And to keep your team productive, you benefit from 24/7, 365 support from Bentley's worldwide team of engineering experts. With term licensing, you only pay for what you use. Select term licenses have a quarterly term, making it easier to calibrate your use to the heartbeat of your projects. And your term licenses are always current and supported 24/7, 365. You can choose to equip your team entirely through perpetual licenses, or you might prefer a pure consumption model using term licenses to exactly match your licensing to your usage. Or you can use a combination of perpetual and term licensing. With Bentley, you have a choice. Much has changed since Select and its subscription model was introduced over 2 decades ago. Select reflected Bentley's core values of a continuous and collaborative relationship with our users and ensured we were best aligned to the work and goals of your organizations. But now the world is very different. When Select was first introduced, there was no internet, no cell phones, no laptops. Payphones were still common. The CD had just been introduced and email was still in its infancy. Think of it. Most young adults cannot even imagine such a world. They work differently. They play differently. They have a thirst for information and they must have it where they are and when they need it. Everything is in the now, and they consume it in bite-sized portions. They keep informed differently, and they just learn differently. The millennials are the stewards of the digital generation. They are the digital natives, and being digital is part of everything they are and everything they do. But all of us live in a digital world now. We all stay connected. We all take our work and our data wherever we go. We want instant access to exactly the right information, and we want it exactly when we need it. The very nature of how projects are delivered is undergoing transformative change. The infrastructure community is going digital, and our teams now need to be connected to their work, to their information, and to each other at all times, no matter where they are, at the office, in the field, or on the site. So with Select Connect Edition, we are introducing Connect services to meet these requirements and to support your organizations in your journeys of going digital. Connect services are an included benefit for every Select subscriber and will empower users to master the use of Bentley applications, individuals to get work done at any time from any place, and teams to connect and to collaborate. Application Mastery will be delivered through Adaptive Learning Services, which will incorporate and supersede all offerings previously available through the Bentley Learn subscription. You will continue to be able to take advantage of on-demand courses, live virtual training, and virtual learning conferences. But we will now deliver content directly to your applications through Connect Advisor, including contextual assistance provided through short feature and workflow videos, as well as personalized learning paths and knowledge maps. Connect Advisor will also increasingly leverage Azure-based machine learning to further personalize its recommendations for each user. Personal mobility services will allow users to get work done at any time from any place. You will have secure access to your work from any device through Bentley's apps for iOS, Android, and Windows, including Navigator Mobile, ProjectWise Edge Mobile, OpenRoads Navigator Mobile, ProjectWise Worksite, and Bentley Map Mobile. ProjectWise connection services will allow teams to connect and to collaborate. With Select Connect Edition, every user of a Bentley application now becomes a ProjectWise user. You can securely share and deliver application data, collaborating with other users. Users can also create, send, and receive transmittals, submittals, and RFIs. Plus, they can access Component Center content and BIM standards to support design and analytical modeling workflows. Teams will also benefit from dashboards for each connected project to review project status, as well as to benchmark project performance. So there you have it, the incredible value of the Select Connect Edition with Connect services. And today, we will get a detailed look at one part of that, Application Mastery through Adaptive Learning Services. At this time, I'd like to introduce Shar Govindan, Director of Content Management and Design Modeling, and Ashit Gandhi, Senior Director, Connect Services Adoption in Design Modeling, for a presentation on Adaptive Learning Services. Shar?
Thank you, Amy, and welcome everyone. So, why Adaptive Learning Services? It will help you be more productive with Bentley applications. Let's take a look now how that can be achieved. The new Adaptive Learning Services for Application Mastery will incorporate and supersede all offerings previously available through the Bentley Learn subscription, including the on-demand courses, live virtual training, and virtual learning conferences. What that means is we're no longer selling the Bentley Learn subscription. These benefits will now be offered through the Select Connect Edition. A new service, Connect Advisor, will provide in-application contextual assistance, including recommendations for short feature and workflow videos, hands-on workshops, knowledge maps, and a lot more. Today, our users access learning in many ways. We give you options to learn at your own pace through all these on-demand options. You can watch video lectures, download hands-on workshops, watch the SIG recordings. You can also have live interactions. You can attend a virtual classroom. You can attend a special interest group. You can go to a physical event like a user group. You can get account-specific training. You can also get live training through our channel partners or attend any of the global events that we organize. We have given our users many ways to learn. I'd like to next introduce you to the Connection Center, which you can access from connect.bentley.com. What you'll see here are many options to learn. You can click on Learn Now, and it'll give you access to all the on-demand courses. You can click on Learning Certificates, and it'll show you all these transcripts. You can look at all the learning paths, which are the recommended sequence of courses. The learning paths can be created by you, a Bentley colleague, or your training admin. You can also click on Active Learning to view all the courses that you're taking and are in progress. You can register for new virtual classes and more. You can also learn directly from our Learn server, which can be accessed from learn.bentley.com. If you log in, you can see all your active learning, learning paths, your learning history, and also recommended learning paths. You can browse through the product names, filter for the generation and the version number, and find the relevant content applicable to it. What if you had the ability to automatically filter learning content by product, generation, and release label based on the application that you're currently using? What if you had the ability to search and filter learning content, YouTube videos, communities posts, and product documentation using one application? What if you didn't have to drill down each product line and search for quick starts on the Learn server and Bentley.com? What if all the quick starts for the particular application were a simple, pre-filtered drop-down? What if you didn't have to wait for someone else to find you the information that you were looking for, or if you had to waste time searching for different resources? What if you could learn and improve your skills in product and save time and effort without having to open another browser window? What if you didn't have to look up webinars by going to multiple web pages, or look up virtual classes on the web, or wait for an email to tell you when an event would be happening? What if you did not miss out on any live learning opportunities and discover all the virtual classes, webinars, SIGs, and more directly in product by using an easy-to-use calendar and scroll down for the upcoming events for the next few months directly in product? What if you didn't have to browse through all the Bentley YouTube channels one by one and could easily access a dedicated YouTube channel and watch all the Bentley YouTube videos directly in product? And what if you could access all the wikis, forums, and blogs of Bentley communities directly in product and have the ability to interact with thousands of subject matter experts on Bentley communities and view all the latest Bentley communities content and search them directly in product? What if you didn't have to go to the Learn server and play the videos on the browser only to be distracted by something else while you're on the web? What if you could learn interactively in product, and once you found the content that's relevant to you, you can view it by simply clicking on the title? You can then play the video directly from within the application or on a second monitor. And in addition to all this, you can also download all the hands-on workshops and access the assessments too directly in product. You can also get all the latest news and announcements along with your morning coffee or tea. Another feature request that we've often gotten is the ability to bookmark your favorite content. What if you could quickly do that and come back and review any content that you liked or want to watch later with just 2 mouse clicks? And what if you were able to do all this and more without having to download and reinstall any of our software that you currently use? By installing just one application that recognizes all the compatible V8i applications, and you can choose which ones to integrate it with, and it also comes pre-installed with the Connect Edition software. You can do all this by installing just one application for both V8i and Connect Edition and all the Select Series platform versions of those 2 generations. Well, now you can. You can now have access to thousands of virtual classes, hands-on workshops, and video lectures for hundreds of software directly in product that were accessed by Bentley users from over 130 countries in 2016 through the old way. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Connect Advisor. Let's now take a look how Connect Advisor works within our applications. This is how Connect Advisor looks inside MicroStation Connect Edition. You can see the drop-down menu on the right-hand side. You can also see how the videos would play in the middle directly in application. When Connect Advisor is launched, it automatically displays the most recent learning, Bentley communities, and YouTube content. You can filter the content you want to focus on and watch videos or read the items of your interest. You can search for learning content, Bentley communities, YouTube, and even online documentation. Once you have found the content that's relevant to you, you can view it by simply clicking on the title. You can then play the video directly from within the application or on a second monitor. You can also watch YouTube videos in the same way. If you are new to the application or just want a refresher, you can learn the fundamentals by accessing Quick Start from the drop-down menu. You can stay up to date with the latest news and announcements. You can interact with thousands of your peers and Bentley experts on Bentley communities. Another valuable feature of Connect Advisor is keeping you updated with the upcoming events. You can view all the upcoming webinars, virtual classes, SIGs, and more. You can then register for the events that interest you by clicking on Register Now. Here are some of the features you can expect to see in a future version of Connect Advisor. Here's an example of user-requested contextual recommendation. Say Bob is trying to print a map from inside MicroStation. He would press F1, and Connect Advisor would recommend videos that can help Bob with printing. You can see that it's recommending content to the right. Next, let's take a look at Automated Contextual Advice, another upcoming functionality. Say Jane is trying to create a grid for her project, the same way that she's always done, measuring the angle and X and Y offsets from from the 0,0 origin so that she can input the information in the grid systems table. Connect Advisor would realize what Jane is trying to do and would suggest learning videos on a new workflow for sketch grids, where she can just draw the grid in a temporary file and that will automatically build the grid in the Grid System Manager. She just learned a more efficient way to get her job done. Here's another upcoming feature called Expert Advisor. We can understand the workflow you're in and help you on demand. Say you're in a digitally connected project. It's a water and wastewater treatment plant and you want to get advice. You can launch Connect Advisor and you immediately get connected to the right colleague for your workflow, for your asset type, who you would be able to chat with, share your screen, and even do a video if you'd like. And you can get the information right away again without leaving your product environment. You can see this live interaction happening on screen. You would then be able to rate your experience and provide feedback. Going forward, project managers may also be able to share proprietary content with other project participants. For example, a project manager may want to share their project standards, project requirements, or lessons learned from previous projects, or an organization may want to share their own best practices with new employees. This capability would be possible by creating custom integration services on a project basis. Bentley will work with the interested organizations to develop and implement strategies to achieve their goals. Adaptive Learning Services provides you with recommendations for hundreds of on-demand lectures, hands-on workshops, live learning opportunities, and a lot more content specific to the application that you're currently using. In addition, it will increasingly leverage Azure-based machine learning to further personalize its assistance for the connected you. If you're using any of the V8i Power Platform applications, Connect Advisor's commercial release is available for download right now through the Fulfillment Center. If you're using the MicroStation Connect Edition, Connect Advisor comes pre-installed with Update 4. You can also download Connect Advisor from a connection center located at connect.bentley.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of learning is now. At this point, we would like to turn it over to the moderator so that we can answer any questions that you may now have.